All right, today's workout is all about lower body muscular endurance. We have 2 short circuits of exercises. We are going to be working lots of repetitions, low weights. So I have very light weights for this, 5 pounds. You actually don't even need weights if you want to do this body weight. That also could be more than enough. I have an additional optional medium mini resistance band for potentially using them for wall sits when we get there, but you do not need any equipment for this. We are going to be standing the whole time, nothing on the floor. The only thing that you're gonna need is a wall and potentially something for balance, like a chair, or you can just use a wall, okay? So let's get started with our warm up, and then we're gonna jump right into things. Feet about hip width apart. We're gonna come down and up for a squat. So inhale, sit back into your heels. Exhale, come up, connecting to your core with each exhale. So we want to make sure we have some support through specifically the low abdominal muscles. So gently connecting, like you're bringing each sides of your hip bones to meet in the middle. Inhale and exhale. You've got this. We're going to do 4 more squats here. And 3, and 2, and 1. And we're gonna hinge at your hips, nice long spine, ribs stacked over hips. Reach your tail back, so reach those sits bones back. Feel length in the back of your thighs. Exhale, come up. So we're hinging and then coming up. Maybe even taking the palms of your hands, sliding down your thighs, and then coming up. That can help guide you for this hinging movement. Inhale, tip. Exhale, come up. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. And 1. All right, amazing job. We're gonna widen your stance here. So nice wide stance. We're gonna do some stationary side lunges. So you're gonna go to one side, push your butt back. You should feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh. From here, we're gonna keep your hands down. We're gonna rotate to the side that you're at and then come back up. Again, same side. So I'm going to my right side, I'm rotating and then coming back. Here, rotate, and then back. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. You don't have to rotate if this feels really weird. All right, switch sides. So we're gonna go to the other side. So hands are down. You're gonna go to one side for your side lunge. Butt is back. You're gonna rotate and then come up. So it's kind of like the open book rotation we do, but now see how I'm hinged forward. So I'm rotating in the same plane here and then come up. Side lunge, rotate, and then come up. 2 more. And 1 more. Then we have just 1 more thing for our warm up, and that is calf raises, all right? So maybe using something for balance. I definitely like to just put some fingers on the wall for this. We're gonna exhale, come up for a calf raise, and down. Press through the base of your big toe, so try not to roll out to your pinky toes. So up, little pause at the top, feel your calves, and then back down, tap your heels. Exhale, up, and down. Exhale, up, and down, tap your heels. Good, let's do 2 more here. And 1 more. All right, we're gonna get started. So lots of burning in your legs gonna happen today. We're gonna be doing a split squat to start. So splitting your stance, 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. We're gonna come down and up. You can hold some weights like I'm going to if you want. So I've got these really light weights here, a little bit in my elbows, all right? Here we go. We're gonna come down, exhale up. So as I come down, I'm gonna hinge. I'm gonna drive through my heel and come up. So I'm not lunging forward, my butt goes back and then I drop down. Inhale, slow, exhale. So think of it as a 2 count. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. So lots of repetitions here, but we're only doing 2 rounds for each leg. So we're not doing 3 rounds of everything, which sounds really nice, right? Down, down, up, up. You've got this. Down, down, up, up. 15 seconds here. down, down, up, up. That leg might be getting tired. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job, switch legs. So take your other leg forward. Here we go. Down, down. We have 60 seconds. Really connect through the tripod of your foot. So each side of the ball of your foot, the bottom of your big toe, the outer part of the ball of your foot, and your outer heel. Those 3 points, really try to connect. But your driving point is your front heel. Inhale and exhale. Make sure your chest is pointing a little bit down and a little bit forward, right? We're not up to the ceiling because that's going to lose your core engagement. So like I said, lots of repetitions here. We still have 15 seconds, and then we're going into curtsy lunges, back to that first leg. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, go back to that first side. We're gonna come back and cross over a little bit. All right, so you can see as I do that, I don't sit back. My weight's still on my front leg. Down and up. We're stationary here. Down and up. If this feels weird, I just want you to go back to a regular split squat, but we have a minute here. Down, keep your hip closed, keep your knee over your ankle, right? So weight's still mostly in your front foot and up, okay? So I'm cross back and over, down and up. Inhale and exhale. You're halfway. So still weight is in your front heel, right? Maybe you need to hold on to something for balance here. But keep your knee over that front ankle. So think of it as keeping your hip closed. 15 seconds, and then we'll hit the other leg. Hang in there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, shake that leg out. We're going to the other side. So maybe you ditch the weights for this one, and maybe you use the wall to help assist you with balance, or even a chair right in front. All right, we have a minute here. And 3, 2, 1. Weight still on my front heel. Down and up. So same form really as that split squat, but with our curtsy, our back leg is crossed over, and the emphasis is on keeping that hip closed, so the knee's still over your foot. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that knee isn't shooting forward. It's still staying over my foot. It's not shooting past my toes. You're halfway here. Down and up. You've got this. I know legs are probably getting real tired here, but only 2 rounds, right? 2 rounds for these. Almost there with this side. You have 10 seconds here. And then we have one more part for this circuit. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got one more thing, guys. So back to that first leg. We're gonna go into a split squat stance. We're gonna come down and up, cross to a curtsy, down and up. Back to a split squat. Join me, all right? We have 45 seconds here. So down and up. Find that cross. Down and up. Straight back, split squat. Down and up. You've got this. Down and up. Down. You've got this. Come on. So just to make it feel better, when we go over that second round, right, it's gonna be lower time. So we're not doing a full minute again, okay? I've got you on that part. We have 10 seconds here. Keep that knee over the ankle for your curtsy. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man, okay. You switch those legs, all right? So split squat to curtsy in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 45 seconds. Down and up, cross. Down and up. Woo, you've got this. down, and up. Oh man, we can do it together, right? Down and up. So I promise your second set is gonna be a little different. It's not gonna be as long, right? I've got you. And then we're gonna move on to quads and calves. You're like, what does that mean? I promise it'll feel different. We're feeling different muscles worked. It won't feel like the same burning feeling. And 3, 2, 1. All right, shake your legs out. If you have weights, you can give yourself a little bit of a break here. Okay, so that was one round, okay? Active recovery, we're gonna do a plank inclined. You can do a full plank if you want, but I'm just gonna hang out in this inclined full arm plank here on your forearms if you don't feel comfortable on your wrists. So you can come with me, a little bend in your elbows. So just kind of hang out here. This is your recovery, let's say active recovery, a little bend in the elbows, right? We've got 30 seconds here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice long spine, 15 seconds. Hang in there with me. All right, this is our countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake your legs out. Remember, this is a video. You can pause it, take a little bit of a longer break, grab some water, but here we go. Round 2, and then we're done with these exercises. We're gonna move on to just 2 more exercises at the end. So I'm gonna grab my weights. We're gonna go back to our split squats. Pick a leg to start with, right? And 3, 2, 1. So split squat position, down and up. So here's how this second round's gonna go. You got 30 seconds for split squat, 30 seconds for curtsy lunge. We're gonna go right into it on the same leg, so we're not switching legs. And then you're gonna do 30 seconds with that combo, right? So we're doing all one leg first. Down and up. You have 15 seconds here before we go into curtsy. Same leg forward, down and up. 5 seconds, and 3, 2, cross your leg, down and up. Remember, this is your workout. This is your video. You pause it, you stop. If your legs feel like it's just too much, maybe you don't go down as low, go at a slower pace, right? You adjust to meet you where you're at. Down and up. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds here. All right, last 30 seconds. Split squat. Down and up. Curtsy. Down and up. Split squat. Down and up. Oh man, my leg, my glute. We're gonna do just 20 seconds here. I can read the room. That's a little too much. 30 seconds. We have 8 seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew, man, shake your leg out. Before we go into the other leg, we're going to find our active recovery again with that plank. All right. So, man, my glute's on fire, right? Plank, full arm or forearms, 30 seconds. Here we go, right? So I'm using the inclined plank because I want this to feel like not super duper intense for me. I want this to feel a little bit easier so you can incline yourself on whatever surface you want to feel like we're hitting your core a little bit, but it's not the star of the show. Legs, lower body, that's what we're working. 10 more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, come on up. All right, hope you remember what leg you worked. Mine still is tired, so I definitely know. We're gonna switch sides. We have 30-second split squat, 30-second curtsy, 20-second combo, right? I decreased that time for you, right? We're gonna get started in 5 seconds. Remember what leg you're doing. And 3, 2, 1, split squat, down and up. We have 30 seconds here. Breathe through it. This leg feels fresh to me, but maybe just because the other one was just so tired. Control the down part. We're not going super fast on the way down. That's where we really want to focus on the control. 5 seconds until we curtsy. And 3, 2, cross it over. curtsy, 30 seconds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You've got this. 15 seconds here. And then we're gonna do that combo curtsy to split squat. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Split squat. Curtsy, 20 seconds here. Split squat. Oh man, now I feel it. Woo. Curtsy. Split squat, 10 seconds. Curtsy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, shake your leg out. We have one more time, active recovery plank, and then we move into our last 2 exercises. That's it. They're 30 seconds each, and then we're gonna do 2 rounds, all right? So it's kind of like the cherry on top. So find your plank setup, forearms or full arm plank. Maybe you do it in a full plank on the ground, right? Here we go, 30 seconds. You choose what's feeling good for you today, challenge-wise. We wanna be smart about it. More is not always better. Pushing actively through the shoulders. 15 seconds here. If you're in a full arm position, keep a little bit in your elbows. Try not to lock out, hyperextending. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember, this is a video. Pause for longer recovery. Grab some water while I explain our last 2 exercises. So this is when you can use a band. Maybe you're like, heck no, I'm not using a band. That's fine. But if you use a band, it's gonna go either above or below your knees. Carefully putting that on, right? I'm gonna put mine just above my knees. And then our first exercise, we're gonna do a soleus calf raise or a bent knee calf raise. Now I'm actually gonna turn my bench here and set it up so that way I can use this to help with my balance, but you can simply face a wall, or you can use the back of a chair at home, countertop, whatever you wanna hold on to. So I'm gonna, if I have the band on, I'm gonna make sure I'm not letting my knees cave in. So keep tension on the band. We're gonna bend your knees, okay? So my knees are bent, heels are flat right now, all right? So find this setup with me. From here we go. We're gonna raise your heels, knees go forward, tap your heels, knees go back. So I'm not going up and down. My knees come forward, my heels go back, okay? Exhale and inhale, tap. Pressing straight, just like we did in the warm-up. We're not rolling to your pinky toes. Quads are starting to feel it. If you have that band on, keep a little press out. 10 seconds here. Little core engagement. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, let's hit a wall sit. So we're gonna do those wall sit 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, done, all right? So find your setup. If you have a band, we're gonna press the knees out. Slowly walk it down with me and out. So knees are right over the ankles. Press your band out. Keep your head and shoulders back. The lower you go, the more intense this is. So choose how low to go. You're gonna feel a lot of quad work. Push down through your heels, not forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulders, head are back. Try not to press on your knees here. You only have 10 seconds. Come on, hang in there with me. And 3, 2, 1, come on up. Oh, all right, a little shake of the legs out. If you have your band, maybe drop it down, give them a little shake. We have 1 more minute of work, that is it. 30 seconds, your soleus calf raise or your bent knee raise, and then a wall sit, and we're done. We'll do some stretching, right? Okay, so if you have a band on, make sure it's in the spot you want it. I'm using something for balance for these raises, okay? So keep your feet flat right now. We're gonna let your knees come forward, kind of like you're in skis, right? You're in ski boots. From here, we've got 30 seconds. Lift your heels, knees come forward and down. Notice my head, I'm not moving up and down at all. My knees are coming forward and back, kind of like a funky dance move. 15 seconds, a little bit of core engagement here. Keep your jaw relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have one more 30-second interval. You've got it. Legs should be tired, maybe a little shaky. Feel that burn. We have wall sits one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Come on down. If you have a band, press your knees straight out. 30 seconds and then we're done. That's it. Come on, hang in there with me. If your legs are really not feeling it right now, come up higher, right? You're kind of holding this wall sit wherever you can tolerate. 10 more seconds here. If you have that band, press it out. Maybe even add a little pulsing just for kicks, right? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, amazing job. All right, if you have a band on, you can take it off. Shake your legs out. All right, so feel free to pause, grab water, but I'm gonna bring you through just a few stretches together. So using something for balance, we're gonna stretch your quads because that's what we just really targeted with those wall sits. A little bend in your knee, keep your knees together if you can. Whew, you made it. My legs are shaky, maybe yours are too. All right, you can hold this longer if you want, or you can switch sides with me. So keep a soft bend in your standing knee. We're gonna bring that other foot back. Try to keep your knees together and breathe. Let your heart rate come back down. Maybe the sweat's just starting to hit you. All right, awesome job. Now you can sit if you want. If you wanna find somewhere to sit, I bet you're like, yes, I would definitely like to sit down. And then we're gonna do a figure 4. So you can cross one leg over, right? Sitting up tall if you're able to. Feel that side hip stretch. Whew. Man, feels good when your legs are tired like that, right? All right, and then we're gonna switch sides. So cross your leg, come up tall, feel that stretch in your side glute. All right, release that. If you have time, please do some other stretching, mobility, foam rolling, anything that feels good to you. If you have questions about today's workout, send me a message. Nice job.